Hi, I'm Anna Tallarico with Married to Growth, and here are some simple guidelines for ensuring you are leading your company or team with transparency. Companies and leaders should be as transparent as possible without distraction or disruption to the business. Here's what I think works well. First, share as much information as you can that is not confidential, distracting, or hurtful to any involved parties. When considering what to share, ask, does this benefit all parties? If the answer is no, I think it bears some thought first. Second, share this following information with team members often and consistently: company roadmap, strategies, and goals, company performance, context on decision-making, including staff and decision-making when it's relevant and realistic, and finally, company strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. That is a lot to share. So third, when you share information, don't just throw it out there and assume everyone will consume it or even understand it. Present data and information with as much context and background as you can to help ensure the information is received and processed. Information needs to be framed for it to be understood in context. And fourth, and this is really the most important one, encourage your staff to ask you anything and answer their questions honestly and directly. Even in situations where everything can't be disclosed, it's important to share what you can and never give dishonest or inaccurate information. You may sometimes, depending on the question or situation, need to be vague or non-committal, but you never need to be dishonest. In doing a bit of reading and reflecting on the subject of leading with transparency, it's apparent that this concept means different things to different organizations. I've seen recommendations for transparency that range from something simple like update your teams often on strategy and company performance, to the other end of the spectrum, openly share financials and salaries. I'm not a fan of that type of radical transparency as a core value, where things like company performance, salaries, and other maybe weaknesses are shared openly, because it can detract from building value in the company, which is a core responsibility of leading. I'm going to delve into some thoughts on radical transparency in another video. But for now, can a company always be transparent? Yes, absolutely. They can and they should. Every company needs to determine how to implement it though, what is right for their culture. I think these guidelines that I covered here are simple and work for most situations. They've never failed me. And I think they're the minimum a company should do when it comes to transparency. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope that you will join me on the Married to Growth blog, where we cover lots of stuff.